Friends, today we will see a company from the Abhay Firodia Group. It is actually a flagship company of Abhay Firodia Group, Force Motors. From earlier, actually it was known as Bajaj Tempo. Subsequently, it was renamed as Force Motors. Now, it manufactures small and light commercial vehicles and multi-utility vehicles, agriculture tractors and so on. And it supplies to various countries in the Middle East, Asia, Latin America and Africa. It has entered into a joint venture with the MTU Friedrich of Rolls-Royce Group to form Force MTU Power Systems Private Limited. BMW has assigned Force Motors to produce and test the engines for all cars and SUVs to be made in India. So, collaborations are good, therefore it has got good technology. Technology support is very good. Now, the primary brands in LCVs and multi-utility vehicles include Traveller, Trax, Gurkha and Shaktiman. Tractors brands include Balwan, Orchard, Abhiman, Sanman. So, some of these are brand leaders, market leaders in their respective segments. Light commercial vehicles contribute about 56%, engines contribute about 28% of the revenue. R&D is very good. So, every year it is improving its vehicles. Now, CapEx, every year it is incurring CapEx sufficient amount. Therefore, it is producing newer and newer vehicles, more efficient vehicles, etc. Promoters hold 61.63% of the equity. FIAs, DIAs also have their share of equity to some extent. Public have 32.77%. All this is good, but the number of shareholders is only about 50,000 and odd, which puts pressure on the price. Now, if you look at the ratios, debtor days has come down from 21 days in March 22 to 14 days in March 23. Inventory days has come down from 89 to 77. Days payable has come down from 72 to 69. So, like that, all ratios are reasonably good. ROCE only, it has come up from -3 to 5%, but 5% also is return on capital is low. Generally, we prefer 8% or above. Now, price, if you look at that, presently it is at 3,720 or something like that. Volumes are low, somewhere around 30,000 or something like that, which is not to my satisfaction. I want something like 1 lakh and above, but that is how Force Motors is. It is a small company. Financial, if you look at that, Piotrowski score is 8, which indicates strong financials. Market cap is below the industry median. We have seen that market cap is low. Price earning ratio is okay. Price to book ratio is okay. Net profit, TTM growth, trailing 12 months growth is okay. Revenue growth is okay. All these are okay. Shareholders holding that we have seen 61.63% in June quarter, that is also okay, good. Mutual funds and FIAs also have their holding low, but okay, reasonable. Now, if you look at the price to price performance in the last 3-4 years, last week it was -1.6, that is the only minus. Earlier, for 1 month, it was 9.26% up, 3 months 70.47% up, 1 year 173.4 to 72% up, 3 years 249% up. So, it has multi-bagger potential, and in my opinion it is aided by low shareholder base. Strong annual EPS growth, good quarterly growth in recent results, ROCE is improving, ROE is improving, return on assets also is improving. Quarterly net profit and net profit margin year on year is improving, but quarter on quarter they are flat. Promoters pledge is zero. Promoters have got cash rich, therefore there is no problem. Mutual funds have decreased their shareholding slightly during the last quarter, and last quarter net profit is flat. So technically it is in a rather bullish zone. From April onwards the price curve is trending upwards, so that is also good. Historic price earning is 22.40, it is not high, it is not low. Price to book is 2.62, it is somewhat high. Face value is 10 rupees, and as I said, technically it is in a bullish zone. Price is moving up and up, though a little slowly in the recent past. Now let us look at the quarterly results, last 5 quarters results. Net sales 1488 in the latest quarter Q1. Previous quarter approximately the same, and year ago quarter 970. So 53% up year on year. Quarter on quarter flat. Now there is an exceptional item of receipt in the previous quarter, some 208 crores. Before that the profit is, that is before taking into account this exceptional item of 208 crores, that is in the previous quarter. 111 crores is the profit before this exceptional item in this quarter. Before the same exceptional item in the previous quarter 78. Current quarter there is no exceptional item, only the previous quarter. So the comparison of profit before the exceptional item is quite favorable to the performance. Equity share capital is low, number of shareholders also is low, EPS etc. Is good. Now Force Motors is going from strength to strength, that we have to acknowledge. The vehicle output, production and sales are quite good in July and August. Hopefully it will be good in September also, which means Q2 will be slightly better than Q1. So on that basis, if anybody wants to take a risk and invest in Force Motor, it's up to you. So go through all these parameters and then take your decisions, or wait for Q2. Thank you for listening. I will be back with you very soon.